Hello YouTube, here's another freehand video. I'm going to try and keep it very still and steady. On the bottom you see my Turkish bow. What I did in the center, let's zoom in. I flatten it a little bit laterally. I'm going to go over it so then you can see it from the top. So I flatten it a little bit laterally, and then I added a reinforcing band of another pipe, 3/4 inch pipe, which I slit, and then I glued on using PVC cement. I've never used that before, so we'll see what happens. I then, all around the edges, poured in and brushed in cyanoacrylate super glue, so anything that the cement didn't get, hopefully the super glue will. Right over here, we have my jig. Now, I haven't drilled two hole. I only drilled one hole to index it, and I didn't drill a second hole, and I didn't even put a screw through them yet, so I'm still using the clamp here just to hold it together, but I did test it out. The results are decent. The tip is almost perfectly what I wanted. It has the exact shape that I was looking for. You just cut that down to about, whatever size you were looking for. And the caisson is okay. It's definitely puffier than flat, but it's not triangular in the least, suggesting that it needs to be forced in more into this groove. One, I should probably cut it a little bit wider, especially here at the throat, where the transition from the bosch to the caisson occurs. I need to cut that wider, so I'm going to have to mark this again and use my plane to open that up, if possible, all the way to the end here. After that, tapering down into this would be perfect, because that's a really nice profile. It'll look good. I didn't have any other clamps, so all I did was I forced the tip in. Using a glove, I just pinched the pipe, forced it in, and then I turned this thing upside down and just squished it against the table. So, if that gives you some idea of how I used it. In the future, once I perfect it, I will show you. I'll give you a whole start to finish of how I'm using it. You can tell it's not going to be perfect. Even if I did get it in there, it's not going to produce a totally sharp ridge. But for a first effort, this is pretty good. I can always modify it once it's done, and I think we're getting there. One step at a time. Those are my two projects, Turkish-related projects right now. Thanks for watching, YouTube.